Is there something innate about Batman that makes him so beloved across the entire world? A tragic story that is being transformed into something good? Or is it that Batman has attracted some of the greatest artists in all mediums, comic books, gaming, film, television, that have told a story about this character, and because of that, his legend has grown and grown? I think the answer is both.
It's always interesting to me how different creatives can do something really unique with Batman using the same building blocks.
Years ago at TT, we made the first Lego Batman game. That was so special for us. But now, with Lego Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight, we are able to draw upon the whole history of that wonderful character and distill decades of fantastic storytelling to really immerse players in the experience of becoming the Dark Knight.
I took the liberty of making some adjustments.
The nature, the tonality of Batman changed with the times. That's what keeps these characters interesting.
When we were looking at bringing this into one narrative, we did a lot of research.
We've pulled in all of these references from Batman movies and TV shows.
Batman 89, The Batman, The Dark Knight trilogy,
the animated series.
We read every comic we could find. We had access to all the DC archive, and then putting down key, essential, iconic moments. That was our starting point.
Everybody sees Batman in a different way. There's Batman as the do-gooder, Batman as the Dark Knight, this creature of vengeance. One of the many great things about Lego Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight is that it manifests all these different elements of Batman that we've loved over the years. People can experience this character maybe as fully as they ever have.
Come on, Bruce, we'll be late for the movie.
We start with young Bruce Wayne in the grounds of Wayne Manor, excited to go to the movies.
Bruce!
I need my outfit.
Years later, we see him train with the League of Shadows and Nanda Parbat, and then return as a crime fighter to Gotham City, where he builds a new family of crime-fighting allies.
This has some of the greatest supporting characters of any Batman story ever, starting with Commissioner Gordon, an undervalued Batman character, a character I love.
Batman.
In Lego Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight, the criminals become ever more colorful and crazed.
Probably the coolest rogues gallery in all of fiction.
Gangs of criminals equipped with weapons. So as the player progresses, they will learn the skills and tactics they need to really start to turn the tide of crime in Gotham.
I need to become more than a man. I need to become a symbol.
I love this combination of DC and Lego. I like them working together. There's something about Lego that just opens our mind to play and creativity and kind of our own personal artistic expression.
It has that spirit of the Lego physical toys, having all these different sets, pouring them on the floor, mashing them together and telling your own story like we all did as kids.
I think the creative, playful nature of Lego Brick feeds into how we work here at TT. This kind of wonderful medium, harmonizing and visually bring it all together so it's cohesive.
We've worked with TT Games for the longest time. There's a almost tactile feel to their games that makes it feel just right.
They're able to create the diversity, the density, the beauty, in some ways, of the world of Batman through the vocabulary of Lego bricks.
In this title, more than any of our others, we were really conscious about an engaging and dramatic story. Some of the best comedy sits in those dramatic moments.
The comedy always drives the narrative. It never interrupts it.
Hey, free!
What?
I love when a story defies expectation. I love the fact that we're going into Lego Batman. It actually has real emotion and stakes.
Lego Bricks as a medium changes the lens. It's adding a more playful aspect to it without taking away the main story.
It's almost like a mosaic. When you come up close to a wall, you go, that's a Lego brick. You pull back and now you're in Gotham City and it feels and looks like Gotham City.
For this game, we've strived to achieve a whole new level of detail.
The surface imperfections of everything has been enhanced a lot.
The small weave on the capes, the water droplets, how the rain runs down a character's face or on the Lego vehicles. Every small detail we've pursued to make sure we're clearly visually better than what we've done before.
You're in a world of Gotham City that is more alive and rich than any environment we've ever created.
We know Gotham has had a history, so we built this layered experience, and that kind of helps with our mechanics.
The traversal of the city is just way beyond what we've done before.
We really wanted to make sure that players could grapple and glide around Gotham City with that same mastery that Batman has.
Being Batman, you get to drive the Batmobile.
Weaving in and out of traffic, hitting the boost, trying to control your speed.
In the cityscapes, there'll be these alleys and these hidden rooftops and hidden areas where crimes will be taking place. And it's on you to go and find those locations, discover new things, and protect the city.
Who are you?
When we're doing the testing now, it's fantastic to hear the feedback where they're saying you feel like you're Batman. You are coming out of the darkness and taking the baddies down.
It is incredible how immersive it feels. Like they've brought so many nuances and details of the world of Batman to life through this game. And the fact that you can do it with a friend or a buddy as a dynamic duo in the same room together, I think people are just gonna be blown away.
The big part of the success with Lego brand is stories and experiences connect from one generation to the next.
I mean, I'm excited about all the people that have never experienced Batman in any sort of personal way, being able to play this game, and now they have their own connection to Batman. They have their own connection to the DC universe.
Part of the premise of working on Batman is to come in and do your own take. Lego Batman, Legacy of the Dark Knight reflects that ambition.
This game is an absolute celebration of everything Batman.
A lot of people have been waiting for exactly this experience.
Batman's primal story of fear and overcoming fear has lived on for generations, and all of us at TT are incredibly honored to now be able to contribute to that legacy.